Francesca Evans from LymeOnline with the latest news, sport, weather and what's on this weekend in the Lyme Regis area. Lyme Regis Fossil Festival will not take place this year due to a lack of funding. The popular festival of science and paleontology, which usually runs over the May bank holiday weekend, has been organised by Lyme Regis Development Trust since 2005. Over the years, it has generated a huge amount of interest in the study of fossils, the life of Lyme Regis paleontologist Mary Anning, and the story of the Jurassic Coast. But the Development Trust has announced that it has reluctantly decided that it cannot go ahead with the event this year. It said that organisations that had previously supported the festival with grant funding were unable to do so in the current cost of living crisis, instead channeling their resources at urgent need around fuel and food insecurity. The Trust said it was too high risk to meet the £16,000 cost of running the event itself, as this could impact on its other services and projects. It is hoped the festival may return in 2024. Celebrity chef Mark Hicks has been told the decked area outside his Lyme Regis restaurant must be removed by the end of March. After months of mixed messages, Lyme Regis Town Council made a clear decision at a special meeting last night, voting for the outdoor seating area to be removed from their land in Lister Gardens. The decked area, which reportedly cost £12,000 to install, was erected with no formal planning permission under relaxed government guidelines on alfresco dining during the coronavirus pandemic. But some councillors have argued that the three-level wooden deck was a far more permanent structure than they had anticipated. With Mr Hicks's temporary permission for the decking set to expire at the end of March, he requested formal planning permission to retain the structure towards the end of last year. Mr Hicks was initially told the Town Council, as landowners, were amenable to his proposal to make the decking permanent, but its planning committee then recommended refusal of the application. The split views of the council resulted in weeks of argument, with the town clerk saying he was sick of being stuck in the middle. A special meeting was called to resolve the issue once and for all this week, with a majority vote deciding not to lease the land to Mr Hicks and to have the decking removed by the end of March 2023. A couple visiting Lyme Regis from London have spoken of their terrifying experience after being stuck in the mud with the tide coming in at the notorious Black Ven. Max Drinnen and Sadie Salangia raised the alarm on Sunday afternoon, with the Coast Guard's lifeboat and fire crews attending the scene between Lyme Regis and Charmouth. The couple were stuck 6 metres apart, with water coming up to Sadie's hips when they were rescued by the emergency services. Both escaped without injury and said they have not been put off visiting Lyme Regis again, hoping to return next year to thank all those who helped them. Those interested in volunteering for a new community speedwatch scheme to be launched in Lyme Regis and Charmouth are invited to a meeting on Monday, January 30th. Community speedwatch schemes see volunteers from the community monitoring the speed of vehicles in areas of concern, which in Lyme Regis currently include Queen's Walk, Kingsway, Sidmouth Road and Hay Lane. You can find out more about how Community Speedwatch works and how it can improve safety for the community at the meeting, to be held at the Hub in Church Street, Lyme Regis, from 10 a.m. With no football being played at the Davy Fort for a month, Lyme Regis is looking to return to action tomorrow, ground conditions permitting. The Seasiders' first team last played on December 10th when they were beaten 2-1 by Colleton. Tomorrow they will field a full squad on the long journey to Oakhampton Argyle, who sit firmly at the foot of the Devon and Exeter Premier Division after losing 10-1 to leaders Alphington. Lyme go into the game sitting in third place in the table, and they need to make sure there are no banana skins at Oakhampton to keep their Premiership hopes alive and kicking. Club officials are hoping the Davy Fort ground will be fit for the reserves to fulfil their Division 3 home fixture against mid-tablers Witheridge Firsts. Kick-off is at 2:15 p.m. Despite the many postponements in recent weeks, the Lyme Club is well up with their fixtures, having played 12 and 13 games respectively. Some sides, however, are not in such a comfortable position, with Elmore, one of the Premier favourites, having played just 5 games. Up Lyme Firsts did see action last weekend, losing 4-3 to Alphington Seconds in Division 4, fighting back after trailing 4-0. Tomorrow, the Swallows are at home to Sidmouth Thirds, who sit 1 place above them in 6th position in the table. Charmouth moved into 4th place in the Perry Street Division 1 with an emphatic 8-2 victory over neighbours Thorncombe. Tomorrow they entertain Drimpton in the quarter-final of the Arthur Gage Cup in a 2 p.m. kick-off. The Marine Theatre will host a National Theatre live screening of The Crucible tonight, with doors opening at 6 p.m. Henge will be performing at the theatre on Saturday night with their unique mixture of rave and prog rock, with doors opening at 7 p.m, while the Nag's Head will host local band Ghosts Etc. in their weekly live music night from 9 p.m. A weekend of music will be rounded off with Marine Theatre's monthly Sunday sessions at 2:30 p.m, with local performers welcome to turn up and take to the mic. A cloudy forecast throughout the day today, with more sunny spells expected on Saturday and another grey outlook on Sunday, but with no rain forecast. Temperatures will reach highs of 9 degrees. Thanks for watching LymeOnline's video news bulletins. You can stay up to date with all the latest news on our website, follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and sign up to our free weekly newsletter to ensure you don't miss a thing. Have a great weekend.